The McElroy brothers are not experts, and their advice should never be followed. Travis insists he's a sexpert, but if there's a degree on his wall, I haven't seen it. Also, this show isn't for kids, which I mention only so the babies out there will know how cool they are for listening. What's up, you cool baby?
1, 2, 3, 4. It's the start of something beautiful. A small acquaintance has blossomed, it's ripened into a precious friendship. I could have never seen what was coming for me. Hangs at the skate park, hangs by the beach. My life, it feels like it's better with you. My life, it's better with you. This is true. It's better with two. My life, it's better with you.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to My Brother, and Me, an advice show for the modern era. I'm your oldest brother, Justin McElroy.
Well, hello there. What up, Trav Nation? It's me, your middleest brother, Travis Big Dog Wolf of Vroom Vroom the Heater, award-winning McElroy.
Ahoy, sailor. Welcome to My Brother, Me. I'm your sweet baby brother, Griffin McElroy.
Set sail for an ocean of laughs.
Set sail, sir.
We made a huge mistake before we started recording today, and we started having a conversation without recording it. And it was a conversation we were engaged. Yeah, we were talking,
like
and we were
just going down the drain.
Yeah.
We sensed it. I mean, I think we all kind of panicked and sensed it. We're like, wait, we got to get the mics rolling on this.
Yeah.
Because this is just, people forget this. This is just our crazy mixed up
This
life.
is just like a hang with us FR, guys. Fam.
Yeah, this is the show.
This is just us.
When you're here, I hope you're not attached to that shit, because we're going to be shooting it together, just chopping it up as three brothers. I can try and organically get us back into the convo if you guys...
No, it's just adult Legos. That's the topic of conversation, which is, I think it's fun. I think everybody recognizes that there are two classes of Legos. There's adult Legos and Legos for kids.
Yeah.
That's an understood thing.
Sometimes they are for kids subjects, but the number of pieces and detail work required suggests an adult supervision.
We're throwing the word adult around a lot. I've said before, I got a real hang up whenever somebody labels something adult something, because it makes it seem like
Legos.
What do you want, Travis?
Legos.
Do you give a kid a gun? I mean, what are you talking about?
No, but
there
you
are
wouldn't
things that
call
are
it
for
adult
children.
guns.
No.
What are you talking? No, but like
Legos for adults has a different ring to me than adult Legos.
Adult, what about this?
Okay, good. Then
Travis?
let's unpack that, Travis. What are you so uncomfortable with right now? Because I'm saying there are some Lego sets that a child isn't going to have the patience to endure.
Mature
because
Legos.
the reward.
That's way worse, dude. You heard
Legos
it, right?
After Dark.
You heard how bad that is, too.
Yeah,
right?
that's how I hear it in my head.
Yeah, but you're perverting it. My purity shouldn't be a burden. It should be a resource to be tapped. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be.
I'm done hiding in the shadows. My love of adults Legos. Adult apostrophe S Legos. I think it's a great way when you're winding down from a day where the world and your children have conspired to strip all semblance of control away from you.
Correct.
To sit over a bunch of little plastic guys and snap them together in the way that the Lord ordained, and then together they make the Great Wave of Kanagawa.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can put that in the background of your shot, and then you can write that Lego set off on your American taxes.
I mean, that's good. We love that.
That's
we love
good
defrauding,
stuff, man.
We love defrauding our corrupt government.
Oh yeah. Just taking a little bit back. Here's the problem, Griffin. I have several Lego sets around me, but I also have. Well, no, I also have a metric ton of other shit in my office. This is why. Can I tell you my secret? I got a high ceiling in my office and floating shelves, so I can put more shit up just out of eye line. So when you're looking around, you're like, this is the normal amount of shit in here. And then like you look up 6 inches and you're like, there's a whole nother layer of shit in here.
Travis has actually some marking tape down like on his walls showing exactly where his camera is recording, and just immediately beyond the perimeter of that tape, it's fucking It's old hero clicks. It's like 15 swords.
Right. The only stuff that goes behind me in the shot is things about me.
Right.
Rocket Man.
Right.
Rocketeer.
We already did our annual.
No, but that's it. Those are the three facets of my personality I'm willing to
Plants,
share.
your own shit, and Rocket Man.
Yeah. And
Wonder First, Man. I would like to pitch Legos.
He is called the Rocketeer, so Rocket Man.
I corrected it after a second.
Rocket Man is your favorite Harlan Williams film. I would like to first suggest Legos for FOR adults. Like, to be clear that it's not the number 4.
Okay.
Legos for
That's
FOR
cool, Juice.
adults.
I don't know that there were a lot of people out there thinking that we were talking about
like cars
Legos,
for kids.
like for adults that we had made out of Legos.
But
dude.
it's the branding.
Okay.
Legos FOR, not the number.
Oh, we're not doing it
because like Legos for kids.
Okay.
Yeah. This is Legos FOR adults.
That's cool.
So it makes it clear that it is an adult product.
Yeah, I want to make it. I want to make it clear that Lego in no way calls these adult Legos in any way. Yeah. Because like
I'm just trying to help them with the brand.
Yeah, but like kids, if you want to spend $650 on a 8,000 piece set of Minas Tirith, they'll take your money. They will accept that.
They will.
They
don't check IDs at the Lego store.
I am at the risk of going too deep into my psyche. Here is the issue that I have with these Lego sets. I have put together 2 now. I put together an NES and a Game Boy. I have very much enjoyed the process of doing them.
So great.
But this is the internal
juice. When you've hit the pendulum a couple times and you're just mellowing out. And it feels like we can like talk about stuff like this now because Dad doesn't listen to the show anymore. But like when you have a little bit of a buzz on, and then it's like connect this 2x3 to that flange. It's good, right?
Having a scotch and putting together the Planet Express ship is the closest I get to when you see someone like doing a crossword in a wingback chair by a fire.
Grandpa whittling? No, Grandpa a little high putting together.
Can I just say 2 quick things? One, oh gosh, Griff, great idea, man. I never thought of it.
No, I'm not suggesting it. Oh, sorry. I was commiserating like it's good, right? Not like you got to try Legos high. I would never suggest that.
Have you ever tried Legos on Wii?
Yeah, no.
The other thing, quick sidebar to that, what you just said on Dad. Listen to the show anymore. Dad, yesterday we did Clubhouse at 3 or at 2:30, and Dad texted us. That was really fun, guys. Halfway through the episode of Clubhouse.
Yeah,
like not at the end of it.
The introduction
was
very
saying
fun.
Like he was done. Maybe he was going to go do something else.
He found the secret setting on YouTube that makes it play so fast you can go forward in time and see the stream when it's done before it's done.
He basically sent us a, hey, great show halfway through the show.
Yeah.
I guess because he had other things he needed to do.
Will you guys tell me if my like stuff in the background kind of goes too far? Because I feel like I've been trying to be less.
I need to come. You interrupted me halfway through my point. Sorry. I don't want to be like.
I thought your point was over.
No, because you started talking about weed. And that was a sidebar.
So don't interrupt.
Sorry, dude. You must understand we were 7 sidebars deep at that point. I simply lost
Right, I understand the nature of the show, but I would like to complete my
please.
deep dive.
Please
so I've constructed these 2 sets. Here's the problem that I have is once the set is done, it is immediately communicating things I do not wish to communicate about myself. I enjoyed the time I spent with it, but I do not want to be reminded that I spent time assembling the Legos.
Unpack that.
When people come by and they notice or observe this set, which they don't because I would hide them away. I don't let people would see them.
Yeah.
They might think that I was proud of the fact that I was able to assemble this Lego set on my own. That is another, I fear implication of having them on display, right? Like, yeah, I'm the bad boy you heard about. I had all the free time and I did it. And I don't, so like aesthetically, I like these objects and I have them in my office, but I feel like having them in my home after I've completed the set, they are now communicating that I don't wish to possess them.
Yeah.
Justin, let me fix that for you.
Let Travis fix that for you.
I'm going to fix that for you real quick, Justin.
Don't try to fix it by making me like you, though. You promise.
No, I promise. Gallery style information placard next to it that lists number of pieces and time it took you to complete. As though, Justin, this wasn't just you putting together a Lego set. This is an art installation now.
Yes.
Hugely. Hours to complete is exactly the worst.
Well, you fudge it. Well, you fucking fudge it.
Yeah, you
dude.
fudge it.
You fucking fudge it, dude. You think they don't fudge that shit on those plaques where it's
You
like
fudge it.
you just fucking
so I could
fudge
put
it.
like 23 minutes to completion. WR
Yeah.
2026.
The 17,000 piece Daily Bugle model to scale. I finished it in 11 minutes and 35 seconds.
No help.
No help.
No help.
No book.
Assistance.
Fucking by eye. That should be there should be another tier that they should call like a real adult Legos.
Yeah.
And they show up, they're big fucking huge sets with no book, no separation in the bags. You get one big loose box.
No
that's
guarantee
rattling.
that it's even a set. It might be 3 or 4 different sets they just dumped in a box together.
Well, I do
then
want
you have to make up stuff. That's not fun.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
want to
gross.
pretend my imagination.
I the worst thing you can do with a Lego set, and this is probably the scariest situation you end up in as a parent.
Yeah.
And I've made this mistake a couple of times now, is you start a Lego kit with your child because you think it will be a fun bonding activity. And then halfway through, guaranteed, maybe earlier, they lose interest. And then you have a problem. You have a half-assembled Lego set.
Sure.
And you have many unappealing options at this point. You will not return to it. You can maybe, you shove it off half finished. That's a huge mess. You finish it on your own.
Mm-hmm.
It's not what you signed up for. That's going to feel bad pretty soon. There's probably other stuff you got to do.
Henry really enjoys the Animal Crossing Lego sets that have come out, and I do as well. But he doesn't enjoy finishing them, and we have like a little table where we do a lot of our building of these littler sets, and it does look like the Animal Crossing Island has been savaged by a terrible maelstrom. It does look like Tom Nook's shop. The roof is fucking gone.
It's an infrastructure problem.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's an infrastructure problem that the island has been devastated, and it's sad.
Justin, when that happens to me, I like to have a little pretend sesh with myself where I'm an industrial revolution worker in a factory. The foreman, who's my one of my children, is going to really get mad at me if I don't finish this Model T like today or whatever, right? And I got to put it together. So it's not fun anymore, but I get to pretend.
Is that not the narrative you have going on? I just assume this was the narrative all parents had sort of going on in their head whenever they were doing something like gluing a toy's arm back on a guy that you know they're probably not going to play with. I have to stand here and compress the arm. Now I'm doing medicine to this toy. I'm Doc McFucking Stuffins. I can't walk away from this patient now. They'll die on the table.
And every so often you get to like do a gym to an imaginary camera like you're on The Office. And you're like, work, huh? Yeah, that's what parents do.
Will you guys tell me if I have too much
You don't want us to be the
shit?
gauge.
No, this is what I'm saying. I think the three of us are the only ones capable of keeping each other honest about this stuff because we're all way fucking past the edge, man. Like we're way deep in. And if you two come together and say, hey, Griffin, that Minas Tirith set, it pushed it over the edge. And now you're like, that's huge. That's
huge. Do you feel like you can rep a Minas Tirith set? This is where I don't think that I could. An adult Lego is a tribute of your life minutes, right? You said, here, I sacrificed myself to you, tiny plastic Game Boy. Okay. Thank you for your shape of my life. If someone looks at that and they say like, damn, you must love Game Boy. I'd be like, yeah, man. I love.
You know what I think? And I think it's probably I'm just
saying from Lord of the Rings. There's so much.
Griffin knows what Minas Tirith is off the top of his head, so yeah, I think he's allowed.
Most folks do, Travis. Most folks do. I would argue most folks know about Minas Tirith.
And plus, Griffin played Frodo Baggins in the Lord of the Rings movies, so
that's true.
That's true.
I actually played Frodo Saggins in the Lord of the Wangs movie. So this was my brief stint as a softcore pornographic
was
actor.
Nominated for a Brazzie for that, which is like a Razzie for porn.
Yeah, they call it a Brazzie, and I was Frodo Saggins, I think I said.
Yeah,
and
it was actually Brazzer's first Brazzie, so Griffin brought home the Braz.
And and the ring, I guess, would go on his wiener.
And Orlando Bloom was also in it.
Orlando Bloom was in that. So was Sir Christopher Lee. So
he played Saradong.
That's pretty good. We could do this all day.
Saradong. Yeah. No, let's come up with more. Don't stop there.
Okay, Gandalf.
Yeah.
I already did that one in a Taz,
Yeah, do Gandalf.
a Taz live show. Tom Bombadil, there's got to be something there. Arab porn is nothing. Maybe there's not as many
you
of
say
these.
Arab porn and put a medal on yourself, but Tom Bombadil, Bill, Tom
Pombadildo?
But if you change them too much.
Bombadildo. Tom Bombadildo. Guys, Tom Bombadildo. Say it.
Wait,
Tom
hold on, wait.
Bombadildo.
No. It's almost there.
This is taking way too long.
Shut
up, way too fucking long.
Tom BBLdo.
That's pretty good. Why did add the dough? Why not just Tom BBL?
Because I think dildos crept in there too much.
I think we'll put it to a poll. I think we'll put it in front of the focus group. But I do not want to do porn parodies of Lord of the Rings anymore because it is 2026 still.
That's true.
It's been 2026 for
Look on a non-renewable resource that was almost certainly
months.
Decades ago.
Rimley's good though. Rimley Blowin is Rimley son of Blowin.
You can't just say the ones that you like.
Yeah, I can. That's my whole deal.
That's actually yeah.
You can't just say the funny ones. Like then it's like because then it's inauthentic.
Yeah,
it's dishonest. You know what I mean? If you only say the funny ones.
It's just that I haven't thought about Lord of the Rings in a decade, and so the fact that I remembered Gimli at all.
Gotta think about Lord of the Rings.
Quick. What's the age at which you will think I'm going to show my kids Lord of the Rings?
I've thought about this question a lot, Justin, because I've actually rewatched
Oh, God, imagine my surprise when you lean forward.
See, I think that's your way of telling me I've gone too far. And I don't think we'd ever say to each other, let me just, I think that we would never say to each other, like, hey, Trav, I'm worried about you, because we grew up.
You guys have said that to me so many times.
I will never communicate. Look at me in the eyes.
Yeah.
I will never communicate something I want you to know with a microphone in front of me.
Absolutely.
How's that
that's
for
good
a
news? Okay, that's
rule,
good to know where the wall is. That's
if
very,
you
very
see
good.
this here,
yeah,
I'm probably lying. You know what I mean? Like that's
those movies have approximately, if you take the whole runtime of like the whole thing, we'll say the non-extended editions, that's still like 10 hours of film. And in that 10 hour of film, you see 12,000 orcs beheaded. That's a tough hang, I think, for a kid.
It's a tough hang.
Yeah.
It's a tough hang.
Very
for a kid.
scary.
They get beheaded a lot, and they're nasty. They talk about eating guys. They try to eat guys.
It does help with the scariness, perhaps, when you see how easy they head pop off.
Yeah, man.
Woo!
No problem. And I tell you, the only thing Henry knows about these films is the scene where fucking Gandalf and Saruman have their wizard fight, and you see two old men breakdancing, having a battle in a marble tower. And I remember seeing that as a kid, not knowing fucking anything about this franchise, and seeing that and being like, that's really fucking funny. Why is that in this pic? Why are these two old wizard men breakdance battling? This is crazy.
If you
They're
wait
like
too long
and
to
shit.
expose your kid to these iconic landmarks, then meme culture will back them into it. Like, I'm so afraid my kid's whole understanding of Star Wars is permanently set up by Baby Yoda eating chicken nuggies.
Yeah.
Like, that's the first thing that they understood about Star Wars is like, oh yeah, chicken nuggies is a big part of that whole franchise.
You take them to see Grogu's Mandalorian, and they're going to be waiting for the nuggies to show up the whole time. I can pretty much guarantee you that that's not going to happen because they do not sell those at any of the Star Wars restaurants.
Well, Griffin, I tell you what's not going to happen is that any of that situation, because if I brought my kids love the Baby Yoda.
Oh, wow.
Cooper loves Grogu. Loves Grogu. If I brought Cooper into a movie theater and made her sit still in the dark for 2 hours and watch Baby Yoda, she would punch me square off in the nose. And I would deserve it. And I would deserve it. Sure. That movie is 2 hours and 12 minutes long. Don't bring your kids to see it.
No songs that we know of. We can't actually talk about...
If we can't talk about
We can't do Grogu 2 weeks in a row, else people are going to suspect it's some sort of secret activation that we got. Yeah, fucking right.
I would love it, though. Hey, movies. If you're making a movie I want to see, if every 10 minutes you could have a musical number, it doesn't have to have anything to do with the story. No. Just a musical number every 10 minutes to kind of break up the movie I want to see with a movie my kids would watch. Yeah. You did that great with K-pop Demon Hunters. That was good.
Oh, man. You know who fucking crushed it was my boy Shrek. You'd be watching Shrek and be like, this is a lot of exposition. And then it'd be like, then I saw her face. It's like, okay, cool, awesome. Thanks, Smash Mouth.
More of that, please.
We have to do an advice question. I love talking about this stuff with you guys.
Okay, I'd love to. Then just wait, and I'll do it.
And another thing.
I've been working at a production company for 2 months now. This weekend, we're having a wrap party at a bowling alley. I've been bowling since I was 10 years old. I have my own ball and shoes, and I would say I'm better than the average bowler if I could toot my own horn. Is this too intense of an energy to bring to a work party? I'm a fairly new hire, and I work in post-production, so not a lot of people there might have only seen me in passing or don't know me at all at this point. That's from Brave Little Bowler in Bethlehem, and what a good question.
And what a good name.
What a good name, what a good question.
It's the most, I think it's a real tightrope on this one, because you don't want to, like, slow play it too much and seem like a hustler, right?
Don't lie, yeah.
But you also don't want to come in and be like, watch this, right? Like...
Okay, that's assuming that the vibe at this post-production rap party is going to be exceedingly competitive. I think in this exact circumstance, we all, the three of us have a team. We work with a team of people who help us make all of our stuff, and they are incredible, and we all live remotely. I don't think any one of us lives in the same city as another person. So that time for FaceTime, it is somewhat limited to certain live shows or whatever. If we did a bowling party and it turned out that one of us was secretly fucking dope at bowling, that would be so... The lore really expansion would be huge. That would be incredible. But you're talking...
What if it was like the most recent person we hired...
Awesome.
And you're still trying to... Okay, but wait. You're still trying to form a mental picture of that person. And then it's like bowling.
And
Griffin, that's it. Like their brand is bowling. Your brand is bowling.
I think you're missing the point of the question as well, Ditto. It's not probably. Like... The question is how to introduce the skill level in the way that leads to awesome.
I beg of you. Please do not try to say it beforehand.
Yeah.
You will go into the gutter
on your first one and you will quit. You will quit your job. You'll say, hey, just a heads up for everybody. I'm pretty fucking good at bowling. Out. Well, thanks. This has been fun. I'll clean out my desk.
My question is the introducing of your own bowling ball, your personal bowling ball, kind of making that statement for you?
That's all you need, yeah.
But that's like, I wouldn't do that, I don't think. Because then if you're like, don't worry, I brought my own ball. Well, I'm out. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah.
I just bought it today, and it's my hand broke with it. That's 2 in a row. Bye, thank you so much.
I quit.
This has been great. I quit again. What if people think that you're not part of the company, you are instead a very good bowler that won't leave them alone?
A ringer. Yeah.
Always a concern.
Man, it must be cool to be into bowling and then you get to like have your own bowling ball. How much do you guys think one of those Mystery Men bowling ball with the skull inside of it goes for?
$752.
Travis, print that off. Travis, print me a Mystery Man bowling ball. Print me a usable Mystery Man bowling ball.
Okay, with all but you have to provide the skull.
Quick Etsy search for Mystery Man bowling ball.
And I want it to be remote controlled. I want it to be able to fly around and like smash bad guys and stuff. Like
search practical use.
Oh man. Oh guys, you want to know something wild?
Yeah.
They mass produced them apparently, according to Reddit.
Unsurprising, yeah.
Yeah, and like after the movie came out, they might be on eBay.
But I can't find a glowing piece of the Radical Rock from Guts. I can't find a Guts trophy to save my goddamn life.
I suspect they they say, and you'll take this home, and you don't fucking take it. They give you a voucher for like $80 or something, adjusted for like 1996 money. I think you have one chance. I can't stop thinking about this as anything other than an opportunity to cement your legend in the company. And if you do have an opportunity to say, not, by the way, I'm really fucking good at bowling. Yeah. And then what if you hit a strike, right? Like my mind doesn't jump to like, what if you fail really bad? It's like, what if you allow yourself to succeed? And you do that, you're all of a sudden a sort of a made person at this company. You're the one who did the coolest fucking bowling thing ever. You just have to think of the right thing to say because we're not going to come up with it.
No, here's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think you don't talk about your level of skill. You talk about if you say, I've been bowling since I was 10, right?
Okay.
Then it informs like a level of practice without making any promise of level of skill.
Yes. I've been doing it for 15 years, and I've been bad always.
Yes.
But I can't get enough of throwing this heavy stone.
But I got drunk and bought this bowling ball on the internet.
I fucking suck at hitting the pins, but I love crinkle-cut French fries.
They are so good.
I have a plan, and I think it's foolproof, but I want you guys to help me troubleshoot it, okay?
Okay.
You walk up, and you got to make sure your boss is out there, right? Our boss is out there. And you say, hey, boss, I just wanted to apologize. And they're like, for what? And then you say, it's my first week on the job. And then you throw the ball, you hit all the pins down, and you say, and I'm already on strike. And then you walk away, right?
Yeah.
Now, why is this a foolproof plan? Because there are failure points at which you can change the plan.
Interesting.
So here's what you say. Hey, you say to your boss.
Can we start with what if you walk out there and the boss isn't there? So that's a failure point. Maybe
you wait. You stay there. You wait.
You just stand still and wait. Like
still wait. And then if you say, so you say like, I just want to say
holding
I'm
the
sorry.
ball. Wait, you're like holding the ball like,
and they show up and you're like, I just want to say I'm sorry. If you whiff it, then it's like, I farted.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So that part, I think, could use a little. I think you know that part needs some work. I think you thought that there was going to be a thing to say there that would be normal and cool, and then you realized, like, suddenly, like, you needed something to apologize for.
I've been embezzling.
Yeah.
I mean, that one's bad too, but Travis's made me worse, right, Griff?
Yeah, Travis's is worse for sure.
I was trying to make Justin look good. Thanks for throwing me under the bus, Justin. I was trying to help you out after your dumb farting one.
You volunteered for that. He made sure that the bus went right over you to give him an
grabbed the wheel and
good.
steered towards me.
Yeah, trolley problem.
Okay, so a different apology, like if the boss comes up and they have a bowling ball also that is personalized, this is another failure point that you can clock. If the boss comes up and you're like, hey boss, I'm sorry, and then that's when they pull out their orb that's like big boss, CEO, gold, then it's like, I'm sorry that I just
Does it say gold? Does it say Big Boss CEO Gold?
Or pants. I just pissed my pants.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
So it seems like the exact thing. It seemed like the exact same thing just happened to you again, Juice. Where you were like, maybe if I talk for a while, an idea will come. But then you got to the end of a lot of talking, and you're like, I guess I pissed my pants.
You say, yeah.
Talk for longer. If you talk for longer, the idea will come to you. I promise you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's sometimes you're saying I pissed my pants before you realize it.
Yeah. You could. Is there a way of doing it? And if it goes in the gutter, be like, I'm sorry that went in the gutter. I'm sorry I didn't do better.
I'm sorry.
I've disappointed you.
I'm sorry I disappointed you, Dad.
I'm sorry that was the wrong lane.
Yeah. And then if you strike it and you turn. That part's set in stone. You're going to say, I'm already on strike. Or is that a potential sort of... If you turn after hitting the strike and you realize, like, actually, this isn't the moment. The conditions here are actually pretty great. And
the other failure point... the other failure point that is probably most likely is they miss the first thing. And then you come back and you go to deliver the punchline and they're looking at their phone.
Yeah.
So if in that case, I need a plan for that too, I think.
Because then they would just hear, I'm going on strike. And that the miscommunication possibility there is quite high.
They may miss the strike, and then you just say, like, I quit.
Yeah.
You can't fool me. I'm sticking to the union. I collective bargaining. I love it. It's great. I don't think you can just do one guy. Like, I don't think you can just be one guy and be like, and by the way, never gonna get it, because I do think it's sort of like it's better if there's more people.
Collective bargaining does imply that they're a
collection of some sort.
Yeah, once you hit the strike and you say it's my first week and I'm already on strike, then you do have to turn to the other employees and try to get them on your side.
Yeah,
stage
that's part
a
of
walkout, you know.
Yeah.
I guess you could turn around and be like, or should I say, we're on strike? And the hope is that they're so impressed by your strike that they're like, we'll follow you anywhere, King. Let's turn this place around.
I'm the boss now.
And then they all step up and throw like concurrent strikes.
Yeah.
They all go on strike too. That would be cool. Got to practice a little bit ahead of time, but
I think more labor disputes should be solved with bowling tournaments.
I agree. I think the unions would probably get way more wins in that case. I don't know. That's just me.
I was in a work meeting with my supervisor and 3 other coworkers today. At one point, I was adjusting my seat by lifting myself up on my handrests. In doing so, my adjustable armrest slid all the way forward quickly, making a fairly loud sound. My supervisor, mid-conversation, said, "Oh, excuse you." I panicked and didn't know how to respond and didn't say anything. Then the meeting continued on as normal. Brothers, how can I recover from my supervisor and coworkers thinking I farted? For some context, the call was with my supervisor, 2 coworkers, and an HR rep to discuss how we would communicate a reorg at our company to direct reports. We were all on a Teams call with our cameras on. That's from the squeak suspect.
I tell you, man, when these like company folks like start talking about this stuff, I can't even understand it. Teams, HR rep, supervisor. Like I start to see these words. Call.
Chair.
Yeah.
Armrest.
Yeah, I can't communicate. Reorg. Come on. I don't know, man.
I don't think they thought you farted. And here's my justification for that. If they honestly did, I don't think anyone would say, "Oh, excuse you," out loud. Right?
For sure.
I think that's a thing. Your armrest made a funny noise, and they were maybe being a little silly, maybe being a little like teenager giving you a hard time. But I don't think anybody hears a noise, thinks someone farted, and their impulse in a professional call with an HR rep on the call is to loudly announce, "Oh, excuse you."
Yeah.
Well, I would say Travis has tamped that situation down nicely.
Well, I think that there's a deeper...
No. I think Travis is right, Griffin.
Well, I was looking at the time, Justin. It's about time to head into the money zone. So I wanted to give us a nice first pitch home run.
I know, but shouldn't we just try to do jokes? You know, like just try to make like a joke about it.
You talk more about pissing your pants in the bowling alley, Justin, please. By all means.
We can undermine the premise of the question that you yourself included, but it does seem to be an odd way to spend our time.
Travis. That's question selection, Travis. He doesn't think of jokes. He's barely thinking at all. He's on autopilot looking for opportunities to make his brothers look good. I'm sorry I pissed my pants.
When Travis picks these questions, he gets in a big tub of goo, like in Minority Report, and he's just like fucking, like it's pure subconscious energy. And then they show up in the show, and...
Yeah, but if somebody's like, tells this protracted story about a raccoon that came to their porch and stole all of their vegetables and then ran off and they don't know how to tell their neighbor.
I'm hooked.
And we're like, I don't think you saw a raccoon. Then it's like, well, what are we doing here? You know,
let's pretend that there was a loud, rude fart sound. Hold on, wait. We can settle this right now.
Just pretend they farted.
Mine doesn't.
Trav, make a fart noise with your chair.
Mine is like very mechanical.
I feel like I'm in Flight of the Navigator.
Yeah,
dude. I'm doing it.
Whoa. Okay, so mine can produce.
Slice told me. Sorry, sidebar. Slice told me he saw somebody doing an armpit fart on the street last week, and it really took him back. He's like, I completely forgot about armpit farts. He's like, it's like seeing somebody do pogs. It's just like, wow, armpit farts. I forgot.
I think everybody hits a day with armpit farts. So they think like, I don't want to touch my nude armpit. Like,
I can't put my.
I'm good. It's either got BO on it or it's got deodorant on it. Either way, I'm not eager to get in there.
Yeah.
Farts. Travis, you do a podcast. You're married to a polite person. You're having a field day with that fucking
I forgot that my chair arms could do that.
Oh, dude, mine has so many vertices of adjustment that I set 2 years ago and haven't touched since. I can't.
It's a classic problem with any chair that you have with adjustable settings like that. You may go through it the first time, be like, how do I make it, it's because you're not trying to make it comfortable because you've already decided that that's wrong.
Yeah.
Because comfort has gotten you into that back pain position. So it's like, okay, you tell me, right? And then you just forget what all these buttons do.
It is
Mine is so sore.
It's that utopian ideal, though, of I always assume, be it an adjustable seat in the car, adjustable seat in my desk, that there is an arrangement of pieces that if I sat down would put me at body neutral, right? Where I'd stand up. It's not like I feel comfortable, but I'm also not hurting myself.
I need a tailor. I need a
no
tailor.
Limbs, no head. No limbs, no head. Just like floating.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just
your L in the
pure
tank.
connection.
Just in the zone.
L in the tank. That's how I want to connect. No more mouse and keyboard. Put me in the tank like L.
Put me in the tank.
Put me in the tank
Put
like
me
L.
back, Papa.
No more
Papa.
mouse and keyboard.
I got to record a podcast, Papa. Put me in the tank. Papa.
Does one excuse a fart? This is the question I've been trying to ask for about 6 minutes now, and I hate because
they're the bad guy.
When you sneeze, it is expected that the other person says "bless you." If you burp, if you do a little polite burp, I think saying "oh, excuse me," that is on you. I feel like a flatus is everybody just kind of pretends like they didn't hear it.
It's got to be instant self-gaslight. Instant self-gaslighting.
You seek
it's
forgiveness.
Like, I didn't hear a fart.
Okay.
I didn't hear anything. You have to ignore that it happened. Like you instantly start trying to. The only adult thing to do is to instantly disabuse yourself of the notion that you heard a fart.
And become casual in a a very calculated way.
Then make a completely unrelated comment. Yeah. Any more lemon creme?
I wanted to make sure
we were on the creme in the pot.
I want to make sure we're on the same page.
We're all comfortable in this moment, aren't we?
Yeah. Any more lemon curd in the pot?
What is this situation you're in that you've had a...
I brought toast and scones for everyone.
Okay. You're at the Mad Hatter's tea party, and you...
I just am changing the subject, Griffin.
More like tea farty.
Should we go to the money zone?
Yeah, we deserve it.
It's better with you.
I had to make a website recently. You guys know what I did?
What?
No,
you probably spent like, I don't know, months on it, and it turned out really
it was
bad.
not a public website. It was a website that I needed to get some thoughts organized, and I thought the best way of doing this is to build a website with Squarespace. Because we've been talking about how easy it is and how you can make something that looks great. It is a really, really wonderful experience that is even better than the last time that I did it. They have fantastic templates created by the best designers in the business, which I've told you before, but seeing it in person, putting your hands on these iframes.
Yeah, dude.
It's an emotional experience.
Well, slow down, because this is the first time I'm hearing about this, Justin. What is it?
Yeah, Trav. Have you ever been to a website like Exxon.com?
Yeah. Every day.
Have you ever been to a website like Exxon.com or GeoCities.com/sunset strip/studios/1969?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, those are websites. They're made by people. But
right.
What Squarespace does is it is an assistant that comes to you and says, you don't know what you're doing, but I will help you. Yeah. Give me your ideas and we'll do this together. We'll make a beautiful website. That's what Squarespace is. And right now, if you head to squarespace.com/mybrother for a free trial, when you're ready to launch, you can use offer code MyBrother to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
I want to tell you guys about trees. You heard about these things?
I trust you.
You're going to love these things. I am a very pleased and proud fastgrowingtrees.com customer. I have a lemon tree growing in my office, and recently we went over to my in-laws' house for a meal, and I brought a lemon cake that I made with one of the lemons that grew off that tree. It was wonderful, and I bragged about it a lot. Maybe too much? It's hard to say, but I grew my own lemon.
That fucking dank, dude. Like, you gotta show that off.
When you grow your own lemon? Are you kidding? Now, it was just one lemon at the time. It's a small tree, but I was still very proud of it.
Big-ass lemon, though, dude. This lemon was
fucking huge.
Don't undersell this lemon, dude. This lemon was the size of my head. It was a big-ass lemon.
It was gigantic.
Big lemon.
Yeah, I was very proud of it. And did
So
you know
cool.
that Fast Growing Trees is America's largest and most trusted online nursery with thousands of trees and plants and over 2 million happy customers, of which I am one. They have all the plants your yard or home needs, including fruit trees, privacy trees, flowering trees, shrubs, and houseplants. It's like your local nursery, but anywhere you live, with more plants than you'll find anywhere else, all curated for your climate, which is wonderful. By the way, I live in Ohio and stuff changes here all the time. It's really hard to find like the right planting zone.
Tell me about it, dude.
Yes. Plus, with their Alive and Thrive guarantee and ongoing support from trained plant experts, you can plant and grow with confidence. I have an indoor lemon tree in my office, and I have, I think it's called the Redbud growing in my front yard. Both of them absolutely thriving, and both of them from fastgrowingtrees.com. I'm very proud of them. I love knowing that I control nature like a god. Mm-hmm. It's why I have so many plants, because it makes me feel powerful.
Right.
Yeah, so now's the perfect time to plant. They have great deals on spring planting essentials, up to half off on select plants, and listeners to our show get 20% off their first purchase when using the code MYBROTHER at checkout. That's fastgrowingtrees.com, code MYBROTHER, all one word. Offer is valid for a limited time. Terms and conditions may apply.
I'm Graham Clark, co-host of Maximum Fun's Stop Podcasting Yourself, and I'm here with Max Fun member of the month, Matthew. Hello, Matthew. How are you?
Hi, Graham.
Thank you for supporting a thing that you love, that's something that you listen to. I do it as well, and I love being able to do that for the podcast that I listen to.
Plus, you're the kings of Boko.
Absolutely we are.
I appreciate seeing those coming in.
Now, do you know what your perks are for being the member of the month?
I do. I mean, I get to talk to you, which is kind of the big thing. Of course, the
best.
The parking space.
Yep.
And I think there's $25 in the Max Fun shop.
And you also get a bumper sticker.
Oh, bumper sticker. That's right.
Yeah. So is there anything else you'd like to add? Talking to other people out there that are maybe considering joining Maximum Fun?
Knowing that you're supporting something that you like, that brings value and happiness to a ton of people, that's a good feeling. You're fighting the good fight.
Support the shows you love, including this one. Check the show notes for a link or go to MaximumFun.org/join.
Hi, everybody. It's Ellen Weatherford.
And Christian Weatherford.
People say not to judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree.
But we can judge a snake by its ability to fly, or a spider by its ability to dive.
Or a dung beetle by its ability to navigate with the starlight of the Milky Way galaxy.
On Just the Zoo of Us, we rate our favorite animals out of 10 in the categories of physical effectiveness, behavioral ingenuity, and of course, aesthetics.
Guest experts like biologists, ecologists, musicians, comedians, and more join us to share their unique insights into the animal kingdom.
Listen with the whole family on MaximumFun.org or wherever you get your podcasts.
Griffin, Lego has a Curse of the Black Pearl ship from Pirates of the Caribbean with the crew. It's $500, and I don't know if I can justify it, Griffin. A Goonie set?
It's on Lego for $379. It's 2,800 pieces. That's child's play. You could fucking knock that out.
Ooh, I like the Shire one, too.
I'm assuming it's just potted back up at some point during this.
Yeah. Awesome.
I want a Munch Squad. I want to Munch Squad. Welcome to Munch Squad. Is Munch, Rachel, as much of that stuff of them talking about that, I think that's beautiful tapestry, guys. That's the real content, and I don't want to lose that in the edit.
Yeah.
So if we could just try to preserve as much of that, Rachel, if there was any of that conversation while I was in the bathroom that didn't have like bank details or anything, if you could just make sure we preserve that content. The real stuff. I don't want to lose any of it. I'm not a woman.
Okay.
And I want to make that clear.
Okay.
That I'm not making any judgments about our first story. We have two stories for you on the Munch Squad podcast within a podcast, which profile is the latest and greatest in brand eating. Our first is that it is a celebration of Women's Health Month. And it starts with this. You glow, girl.
Awesome.
You glow, girl.
You glow, girl. You glow, girl. Is there any punctuation in there that you can sort of...
You glow, comma, girl, exclamation point. Playa Bowls is introducing Mermaid season, and that is capital S, capital Z, capital N. One fun thing that you could do when you encounter slang in press releases is Google it and then append Reddit to it, because then you can find a Reddit post from 9 years ago where someone says, "What's going on with season?" So, Playa, way on trend with this one. Susan, it's Mermaid Susan during Women's Health Month. It's a new line of 4 smoothies and bowls that bring together 2 defining elements of the brand. For women. Functional feel-good ingredients and visually striking creations. The menu blends collagen peptides and blue spirulina, a protein-rich, antioxidant-packed superfood.
Wait, did you say blue?
Not the blue. Certainly not the blue spirulina.
They're just putting that in there. But that's the best for women.
Yeah. It's got mermaid-worthy menu items with naturally bold colors and tropical flavors. The true star of Mermaid Season is Mermaid Mood Bowl, featuring a Nutella drizzle and seashell treat.
For your health.
I don't know.
For the health, for a woman's healthy body in mind.
For a woman's health, there's a seashell treat for you. Dear.
It looks like just a big chocolate seashell.
Yeah, I bought you a large bowl of ice cream and a seashell treat.
Have you had your seashell treat today? It will prevent your uterus from moving about your body.
The doctor says your uterus gets rambunctious without your seashell treat.
Doctor's orders. Now have some
Doctor's orders. The bowl blends. Oh my God! The bowl blends Playa pitaya and Playa coconut bases swirled with blue spirulina to create a flavorful mix of blue, pink, and soft purple tones reminiscent of ocean waters where mermaids thrive.
Like you women like.
Like you women like.
The ocean waters are, that's like saying like the ocean is where fish thrive. No, it's just where they live. It's like they don't have another option. Certainly they don't thrive on land, I guess, or in the sky.
It's also ignoring your freshwater nymphs. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Biting into the chocolate hazelnut shell reveals a rich, gooey center, a small indulgence worthy of every mermaid at heart.
Great.
Yeah, they've also got a mango glow
we
ball
haven't checked it, but I bet chocolate's poisonous to mermaids. I'm just
imagine.
betting.
There's
we haven't
no
done the
way.
research, but
why would they have that in the ocean? There's no fucking way their like immune system, their gut macrobiotics or whatever are like ready for a big chocolate seashell.
If they had the courage of their convictions, this treat would just be like a raw fish. That's what mermaids eat. They're not eating this playa mix of stuff. They're eating a fish head.
It's a base infused with collagen peptides to support glowing skin, hair, and nails, layered with fresh strawberry and banana, then topped with chia seeds and a dollop of cocoa whip. Light and satisfying, it's designed to deliver that glow from within feeling, which I think is a fun way of describing, hey, about a quarter pound of chia is just ripping through me like a freight train.
Oh, I'm glowing from within. Oh,
I'm glowing from within. I can feel it. I literally feel every seed.
Oh.
So undigested are they. Mermaid Season is all about supporting our important mermaids during Women's Health Month with flavor-filled, beautiful, and functionally beneficial meals that you can only find at Playa Bowls.
They've bought into the mermaid messaging so much that it's starting to sound like it's not for humans.
Yeah.
Yeah. Details like the seashell on our mermaid mood bowl and cocoa whip swirls are designed to be discovered and enjoyed.
They're
adding a playful, distinctive moment for guests. They're designed to be discovered and enjoyed. They are so fucking horny for this one chocolate shell, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did it. We did it. We put one little chocolate shell in there.
Yeah, it's in there. Keep looking. You're going to love this shit.
You're going to love this shit, dum-dum. You like your Seek and Find games? Here you go, mommy. Here you go. Find the chocolate shell. This is better. This is more important news, guys. This is the big story.
Can I just real quick before we hop off that story?
Oh, I'd love to talk about that because, wait, real quick. Are you guys women? Because I don't want to judge this women's health offering.
It's the You Glow Girl thing that I want to return back to because it
the very first words of it.
It made me wonder about sort of. There's a couple of interpretations of that based on like obviously it's like second person, but is it like an imperative or is it sort of just like a description?
It is a command.
Okay, but
I thought it was
also
an
observation. That applies to You Go Girl as well. I'm realizing now because I think my whole life I've always heard that as like like a command sentence like you better go, girl, but it could also be a simple kind of declarative like you are one who goes, girl.
You could say, yeah, it could be like, I want to remain in the same place that you are at, girl.
Yeah.
But I no longer wish to be in your presence. You go, girl.
That's another take on it.
You should be the one.
This is a girl who goes. And so to describe that, I will say, you go. You go, girl.
Now, what about Yu-Gi-Oh, girl?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Sounds funny, but doesn't mean anything.
Well, if one of us
funny
knew
sounds
fuck all
together,
about
but
you,
is there a joke?
we'll just do
say no.
Blue Eyes White Dragon, fucking the one that you build with the 5 parts and then it kills everything.
Can I move on?
Yeah, please.
This story is important, and that's gonna feel pretty silly for Stop and Listen to the podcast with this one.
Does Burger King have more Batman commemorative frosted glass mugs?
Oh,
is that what we're about to get into? Because
no,
shit.
I want to talk to you about the Freestyle Mini.
The what?
The Freestyle Mini.
That actually took my breath away.
It's everyone knows the Freestyle machine is the one good piece of technology from the past 10 years.
The only one, yeah.
The only good name another one.
The Freestyle soda
So the only good technology of the past 10 years is the Coca-Cola Freestyle machine, and now it's getting a next generation update. I'm going to read to you some things from this press release that you're going to think I'm making up, but I swear to God, I swear to God, everything I'm about to read is real.
Yeah.
140 years since 1886. The Coca-Cola Company has been at the forefront of dispensed beverages. 140 years later, the company is redefining the space once again with modular connected equipment that translates consumer trends into drinks faster than ever before.
Ooh.
Okay. So when Freestyle launched, the headline was variety, right? You could go up to a Freestyle machine, you push a button, you say, I want Diet Ginger Ale with cherry flavoring. I want Powerade. And that was the headline, But now what emerged over time is more transformative. A real-time data signal from tens of thousands of machines showing exactly what consumers are reaching for and returning to order again. Y'all, the Freestyle machines have never been about choice. They've been about watching you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They've been about learning.
Wait,
and insightful data translates into a finished market-ready drink in as few as 90 fucking days, while the traditional process takes 18 months. For example, Coca-Cola Freestyle developed and launched Fanta Crimson Sour Cherry in White Castle and Sprite Loco Lime in Wingstop, both in under 3 months from concept to pouring.
Okay, so to break this down, you're saying that there's, we listen to Reggie, who works at the fucking Cinemark downtown, and every time he hits his soda machine, he mixes fucking Mr. Pibb and vanilla and a little bit of Powerade, and he's crazy for that shit, so we're like, this is Reggie's drink.
No, you stupid idiot.
Oh.
That's not it at all. The machine has been watching Reggie, and the machine tells Coke, hey, there's this idiot Reggie and his 20 idiot friends, and they always do this one mix. And then Coke's like, well, let's sell that as a different thing. And they're like, excellent. That's what
exactly what I said.
Welcome to the Coca-Cola press conference. We have a big announcement today.
Sorry, can we break down what just happened? Because I said that,
going.
and then Justin was like, no,
you're not understanding
bitch.
it.
And then he was like,
no, Reggie is not reporting the information. The machine is reporting the information.
Right. Yeah, no, for sure. I think I understand. Okay. What were you saying, Trav?
So you're not you kind of get it, but a lot of people don't. And that's a problem we've had at Coke for a long time.
Right.
So I don't want you to be embarrassed.
Right.
Okay?
No, I am.
We developed Fanta Crimson Sour Cherry in White Castle in under 3 months from Wingstop to pouring. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Members of the press, we've tracked. Hello, my name is Dave Coca-Cola, the CEO of Coca-Cola. We've tracked what people want. Why did we only
get one reporter? Hey, Dave, why did you only get one reporter at our press conference? We've got 40 unoccupied chairs and this one jabroni in the front. I'm sorry, sir. I don't mean to.
I invited a bunch of people.
I appreciate you coming out. You've already asked one really stupid question.
I'm actually here for the Associated Press, so they'll kind of just
one
take
moment.
what
We'll get back to you. Dave, what were you saying?
Okay.
So we've tracked the data from countless movie theaters and fast food restaurants. So today we're going to unveil our latest product, the one that everybody wants. This is a little bit of soda in a free water cup when the person's back is turned. You'll be able to buy this at every retail location.
He likes to do it.
And how good is this?
Oh, that's not the point. The point is that the water cup
for
is
you
free.
as a company. Just say, hey man, fucking just say like, it's really fucking good that we're.
Oh no, it's terrible because it's free.
No,
the water
man,
cup is
we've
free.
got
Hold on, try that again, but say like, it's really good.
It's really good for us.
There we go.
The other one that
You
we
needed
have.
that?
That
Wait,
really,
why did you need that?
Ethics, SPJ.
The other product that we're really happy about is where you dump like just a second worth of soda and it doesn't look quite brown enough and you think something maybe is weird about it, so you dump it out. That's something we're selling for 30 cents now.
Okay.
Also,
So
you
capitalizing
can
on
now
that.
complain. Every soda comes with a person you can complain to about how maybe like the juice is out back in the back and they need to check the syrups or whatever.
Right.
That comes standard with every package. And we
Trav,
put
I'm going
a
to
couple
slack you a real quote from the real guy who has your real job. Just try to sneak it in if you can.
Will you send me a script for a joke to say? Also?
It's not a joke.
Oh, okay.
We're announcing a lot of important stuff. You're also we're going to put some funny, like, a picture of iced tea on the iced tea thing. People love that. We're evolving our dispense equipment into a connected, intelligent platform where every pour strengthens our understanding of consumers and every unit becomes part of a global network. At scale, that's what allows us to move faster, differentiate our system, and deliver more relevant experiences at the point of pour. And you can hit every button really quick to get a bunch in there and act like you invented it.
Sorry, to return to your previous point, every word you just said was scary to me. It was
Which one? Oh, it's just a picture of iced tea. It doesn't
no.
really.
After
the drink
iced tea,
doesn't contain the actor.
The stuff after iced tea, every word you said sounded
pushing
like
the button really
menacing.
quickly to get a little bit of soda.
I feel like you're being purposefully kind of evasive right now.
Oh, was it about evolving our dispense equipment into a connected, intelligent platform where every pour strengthens our
When I
understanding
take
of
my
consumers?
kids to see the Super Mario Galaxy movie and then they get a high C with a little bit of Sprite mixed in there, because they're not all about that full carbonation life. They need to cut it with something. You're saying that they are being data mined to feed a large
retinal
language.
scanned, just basic stuff, tracked.
And is that good? Is that good that that's happening?
It's good
I
for
like
us.
that. We like that. It's good for we love that.
No,
we
but
know
is it-
exactly what you like.
And the nanobots in the soda, you know what I mean? So we can geo.
That's good. We can do something like that. Because the story, guys, that I'm thinking of is tech is so fun. I'm sort of the tech guy at the Associated Press. And so
like RoboCop?
Cool. When I write about this stuff, I wish, it's always this tech's fucking baller, fam. So just if you could sort of change the language a little bit to be less we're watching you, we know your taste, we know what your family likes.
Yeah,
we're
Greg, you want to take another
manipulating
pass?
you, and
You want to take another pass at the quote there, Greg? I sent you another copy, a different copy. If you could
And
take
make it
another
more
pass
just
at it.
tech is cool, future is
Talk
cool.
about the add-ons.
We're getting there.
There's
new
some
modular
add-ons.
add-ons include a remote, non-nutritive sweetener system for high-volume outlets, a self-cleaning nozzle, cup and lid holders, and bag-in-box, or BIB, weigh station that provides operators with real-time visibility into product levels, eliminating guesswork and reducing out-of-stocks.
Question?
Yes.
Why can't you just talk fucking normal? What is it? What is a non-nutritive sweetener? We'll start there. There's a button you can press to make the Mountain Dew sweeter. That's fucking crazy. What's that
It's
mean?
remote though, so we do it from here.
Yeah, we do it from
To be sweeter.
Oh, and
it'll
that's
just
the
be a little
reason.
sweeter, baby.
Talk me
I've got
through
all
that
these
process.
wires connected into my brain, and I'm the remote.
So how
That's
do
why
you
I'm talking like
decide
this.
if someone gets an extra sweet Mr. Pibb? How do you
we
have a
track
camera?
their spending, and if they have spent more than $1 million on Coke products over the course of their life, they get a little extra sweetener to say thank you.
Okay.
They could just get a little bonus sweetener. God, I tell you, Dave, I was really worried he was going to ask about Hydrris, but I guess we have.
I do actually. I have heard rumors about the sort of.
Sorry, I wasn't talking to you. Do you have a question? You raise your hand. Have you never been at? He's never been at one before. I don't think.
No, we're going to have to electrify your seat for just 2 seconds.
Give him a quick buzz.
I do like that.
Don't do the buzz.
He already
did
did.
you have a
Do you
question?
see? He did it, and I fucking did not move.
That's true.
I get buzzed a lot. No, I've heard about Hydrris. I heard you're debuting it at the National Restaurant Show, and it does.
Sorry, what? Sorry, what?
It does sound like it sounds like a monster. It does sound like a monster. It sounds like a monster's name, Hydrris. It sounds like a monster.
Please don't talk about Hydrris anymore. We bet. Okay,
it's what I have in my notes here, and I got this from Scuttlebutt.
What have you heard? And I will either confirm or you tell me what you've heard, and we'll talk, and we'll either give you a yes or no.
It's sort of like a situation.
Hey, it's so rare that someone responds with, "I can either confirm or deny it."
Yeah. Right. Usually you get the opposite in this business. I heard regarding Hydrris that every piece of equipment debuting at the National Restaurant Show shares a unified visual identity, Hydrris. Applied across the entire Coca-Cola dispenser fleet. Hydrris is a consistent design language that signals quality and sets expectations before a single drop is poured. Whether a consumer encounters a Coca-Cola machine, the experience now begins the same way. It's like they're charging headlong into dystopia. Like with this press release, they're like
Coca-Cola at the forefront.
Like, soda. How dystopian can we fucking get in one press release?
But it's good because it's for soda. Do you understand?
Yeah.
You have to, if there's going to be terrible dystopian advances that rob us of our humanity, and many of them will be so challenging and painful, when there's some that are like, we just want to give you the soda you want, we have to celebrate that technology. We have to take it and celebrate
great
it.
Tech. It's so great
try
tech.
Slurm. It's delicious.
Try Slurm.
It's a real Slurm situation. Who at the fucking National Restaurant Show is going to be like, damn, all these Coca-Cola dispensers look really good. And then someone is going to have to be like, thanks, it's Hydrris.
It's Hydrris.
It's a unified
Hail
visual.
Hydrris.
It's called... Oh man, that's what a bad time, man. We're gonna get through this, but man alive, you got to take a moment to say like, wow, it's good.
No, you're confused,
dude. Holy
this
shit.
is good. You're so mixed up. This is good.
Oh.
When you read about bombs and stuff, we hate
Dude,
that.
yeah, no, obviously
This
there's
is
worse
good.
stuff going on, but the fact that Coca-Cola is like, Hydrris is watching you, you're like, that's good, actually.
To refresh you better. Like,
To
don't you
refresh me better.
understand?
Okay,
to refresh
cool.
you better.
Yeah,
It's giving you what you want before you know you want it.
Yeah, it's refreshing you better. It's like a victimless crime. Like it just wants to refresh you.
Oh, there's a couple victims just in that one example, I feel like.
This gave me caffeine-free flat Sprite. Is that what I wanted? I guess it is.
It's better for you.
It's what you want. I don't think it. I wanted an icy. Icy's are the devil.
There's also Coca-Cola X Micromatic Mixology.
Awesome.
Developed in partnership with Micromatic, this non-alcoholic mixology dispenser takes familiar beverages, sodas, lemonade, teas, coffees, and layers in syrups, dairies, and alternative dairies to create drinks that reflect the craft and customization consumers are increasingly seeking. That result is a level of creativity at the fountain that has not existed there before.
Is it got Hydrris, though? Because if it doesn't have Hydrris, I'm going to be fucking
equipped with Hydrris. Hydrris AI the global Hydrris military platform.
Yeah.
There's an extra area in there to fit in the AI in capitals. So it's military.
Everything's trying to get you all the time. I turn on my Sudoku app on my phone and it's like, hey, can we just fucking watch you? And I'll be like, I guess you're just Sudoku. I don't think I want Coca-Cola to know. I don't think I want Coca-Cola to pump me. I don't want them to pump me.
But Hydrris, I think in my gut, I feel like the best thing you can do is if you see any sort of freestyle setup that is not in the Hydrris design language, I think you have a moral imperative to tear it from the wall.
Destroy it.
And destroy it.
They want you to. They want to replace that. Yeah. They want to replace that machine. They want to get Hydrris up in there.
At this point, it's a false idol, and it is like fucking the brand. And like the thing you could do for I think what Hydrris would want is you to destroy all freestyle machines that are not Hydrris enabled to clear the way for Hydrris.
Hydrris, by the way, as far as I can tell, means a glossy red shell with a black, an imposing black outcropping with a screen on it. That's Hydrris, and they've made it also a kind of scary. Like Hydrris is
like the AI, like the thing from 2001: A Space Odyssey.
It looks like a Squid Game guy. It looks like a Squid Game, like one of the guys on Squid Game that comes around and kills you if you like knock over the Jenga tower or whatever. They've made it scary on purpose, and they've called it Hydrris. Awesome. Yes. Cool.
I think it would be fun if we all picked a terrible, disgusting combination of beverages and agreed to order the hell out of it for the next 6 months until Coke was like, this is what everybody wants.
What if Coke is so disgusted with the actual data it receives? They're like, we don't want to do this anymore. The syrups that you people are putting in are vulgar, and we don't want to do this business
We're
anymore.
just going to do... You can have Sprite or Coke.
From now on, there's one button, and it pours flat water. That's all you get from now on.
We gave you infinite tools to create art, and you guys made Pibbonade, which is Mr. Pibb and Lemonade mixed all up. That would slap, maybe, actually.
What if there was one button that just said guaranteed universal insurance? Just like one act, and if everybody pressed it,
if everyone pressed
it would count as a vote. Dude, why are we wasting time in the voting booth? We should be doing that at Hydrris.
Yeah, Hydrris should do the elections for sure.
And the new president is Fanta.
What if Mr. Pibb, more like President Pibb? What if
you will stand when Mr. Pibb comes in the room?
We should be done now. The show's over, so this is free. Yes. But I do have to say, free content for everybody. This is
the after show.
This is the after show. What if Stan Lee was prophetic, but instead of Hydra, it was Hydrris, and instead of the Avengers, it was Doge, and that's actually what the battle is.
Wow, Juice, what a cool alternate reality you whipped up.
Don't give this away for free.
Yeah, man. This is the after show, man.
Trav, after this one, I don't know. I'm going to have too many more commercial options. Frankly. Thanks for listening to our podcast. We hope you've enjoyed yourself. Hail Hydrris.
Speaking of consumerism, we've got some new merch.
Yeah.
We've got the Don't Talk to Me Until I Have My Podcast mug, the I Like All Butts and No Government mug, which is also a digital cross-stitch pattern, and the My Brother, and Tea, which is available alone or in a bundle with one of the mugs. 10%
all Hydrris compatible.
Yes. 10% of all merch proceeds this month will be donated to the First Nations Development Institute.
I just want to say a huge shout out and an apology to my fellow Spectrum writers who are now going to be compelled chemically, biologically, to tell anybody who they are with when they encounter a Hydrris machine that is part of the Hydrris design language. And no one's going to want to hear it, but we are going to have to tell them about it. So apologies, but you're welcome. You're going to be doing a little education.
You can pre-order the Adventure Zone story and song right now. It's the final graphic novel in the Adventure Zone Balance graphic novel series. If you go to theadventurezonecomic.com, and there's an exclusive pre-order gift of a postcard pack and sticker. It's available from our publisher if you submit your receipt at bit.ly/TazGNgift.
Carrie posted those on Instagram. They look amazing. I will want to secure my own ones of those as well. Thanks to Montaigne for the use of our theme song, My Life is Better With You.
What if she's forgotten how to draw all their stuff? Yeah. What if she's forgotten how to draw other things? She draws a robot or something. Well, we got robots, but
So thank you, Montaigne, for the use of our theme song, My Life is Better With You. Montaigne recently featured on an episode of Off Menu, a podcast I really enjoy. It's very fun. I don't know if we should be plugging other shows, like go listen to that one, but then never again.
Unless you like it, and then you could listen to more of it. We got to throw something. Yeah. Justin, you got something to throw?
Yeah, I got this. Look at this adorable potion bottle. Got it at the Ren Fair. Wow.
That is cute.
It's soft crochet. It should be a good throw.
Okay, let's do it.
Have you guys been throwing it at the wall or at your chair?
I've been throwing it at the wall. Chair, but
but we're throwing it at the wall to see what sticks, right?
The chair is so soft, I feel like it dulls the sound a little bit. I usually, I have a pretty big space to aim for here. You guys don't. Maybe
nothing.
It's pretty quiet.
I can hear it.
Well, my name's Justin McElroy.
I'm Travis McElroy.
I'm Griffin McElroy. They're not all going to be
my brother,
loud
my brother,
and
me.
cool.
Kiss your dad square on the lips.
It's better with you.
Maximum Fun,
a worker-owned network
of artist-owned shows.
Supported directly by you.